welcome back, compadres and compadrettes. I just got off work a little bit ago, and I was super excited because I think a couple videos ago I mentioned something about wanting to get the French Avenue cologne from Burlington. Well, today you're gonna be opening it with me. It's a nice ass box, boy. Look at that box, boy. Complete blind buy. Now, the only thing that I know about this is that, like I said, I'm pretty sure it said online that it's a dupe of something that has to do with Tony Iommi, right? Which, like I said, I mean, you can tell. I'm a huge metal fan. Get it? Fan? Sorry. Anywho, but yeah, I was super excited. I remember reading something about the notes, like what was in it, but I don't remember what those notes are. So, yeah, here we go. Also, got a little bump here. I don't know what the hell it's from. I think I scratched myself. I don't know. Anywho, this is French Avenue's Vulcan Black Friday edition. Let's get into it. Like I said, this is a completely blind. I'm opening the packet. Look at that. Look at that wrapper on there. Funny enough, I've seen this before at Burlington. This is where I got it from. I got it for, it was $39.99. Okay, not a bad price. I hope. I mean, I'm sure French Avenue makes some good stuff, I've heard, so I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. But I found they had one of these there a little while back, but it was just the box. Somebody somehow busted open those plastic container things, like the lock boxes. I don't know how. I guess they had like a magnet. Busted it open, ripped off the wrapper, destroyed the box, and took the cologne. But the funny thing is, the box like slides out, right? They ripped this whole thing. Like, I don't even know how. You can hear it. It's like thick. So I don't know. At that point, like, I guess you deserve it. Like, that's crazy. For $40. But anywho, Vulcan Black Friday. Oh, look at that. Fancy ass box, boy. Fancy ass box, boy. Look at that, boy. Oh. You know. Alrighty. Ooh, it opened. You might hear a little motorcycle. Apologies. This is a nice bottle. I love snakes. I'm a big fan of all animals, really. But look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous. I don't know, you can see there's like snake skin up on the top, right? He's got red eyes. Look at that, dude. That is so nice. That's a nice bottle. It's pretty big too. It's a decent sized bottle. It's just about as big as my hand, right? Now for the sniff test. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. You know what? We're going straight to skin, which I'm going to do with the front of my arm because I used a different cologne. I'll get to that later. All right. Hold on. Ooh. Okay. Oh, all right. It's not what I expected. Kinda, but also not. Ooh, that's different. It's like it's very similar to. Now, okay, so before I say anything else, I should probably apologize because all of the things that I like review, I base off of what I have here. And I don't know shit else about like other cologne. So like, I hope what I'm trying to say makes sense. Like, what I was gonna do is, this is very similar to Habik, right? By the top, okay? But and like I said, I've said like 4 different fragrances that I own are similar to Habik. My apologies, I'm sorry. But it has the similar notes. So I'm going to try my best to figure out at some point what the notes are. I need to find a way to smell the specific things in this stuff so that I can give you guys a better representation. But it's like Habik, not as sweet, still sweet, not as sweet, a little bit spicier, but also more woodsy. It's like there's a nice pine scent to it, but it's not overbearing. It's really, that's nice. It's, to me, this is a good, wow, this is a good, like, it's almost like a, in cooler weather, you could probably daily this. I mean, I see no problem with that, really. Because, I mean, I dailied Habik for a while, and that's a pretty strong fragrance. I mean, it's not like strong, but you know what I mean. But this is, I feel like you could get away with this on a date night, but also at the office. I don't think it is, like, crazy. Yeah, I think you could wear it to the office. I don't see why not. Especially, now I don't know longevity yet because I literally just opened this thing, as you know. But I don't see why not. I think there's a good chance that you'll be able to. Especially, it's like, it's not overpowering. Like, I'm not getting like hit in the face, you know. So I don't think people will find it too offensive or anything like that. But it's really nice. It's a very, yeah, it's a woodsy Habik, kind of, just not as sweet, a little tiny bit spicier, but like not much. It's very nice. This is a very nice cologne, especially for $40. Yeah, I'll definitely be wearing this in the cooler weather. I think maybe, well, you might be able to get away with it early spring on like a cooler day. Maybe even like the 60s Fahrenheit, right? Because I don't think it's that bad. Like, it's not super like crazy sweet. So, like Habik, right? I could not wear that at the beach. I would look like a fucking moron, right? But this, I feel like you could, especially if the dry down stays how it is, like it's not as overpowering. This would you could probably wear this to the beach, maybe if you're bold. You know what I mean? I like, personally, I don't mind. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. A lot of the cologne, like all the colognes I have, are, I think, non-offensive really, because I don't like beast mode fragrances like at all. I just don't. I'm not a huge fan of it because all of them remind me of like, oh my god, back in middle school, you know, going into the locker room after gym class, and every a-hole in the soccer team and the football team has the same Axe body spray, just, you know, and you just can't breathe. You can't breathe. Your eyes are watering. You're just like, oh, you know, it sucks. I don't like those kind of things because it always reminds me of that. Never liked football practice for that specific reason alone. But I think this isn't as in your, ooh, wait. Okay. On me right now, it's drying a little bit, and it's a little bit sweeter, surprisingly. It's just kind of like surprising. I don't know. Also, pardon my eye bags. I'd be tired as hell, boy. But yeah, I think you could get away with this, especially early spring. I don't see why not. But yeah, that was the opening review of Vulcan Black Friday edition. For $40, I think it's, I have to wear this to see where it'll be placed in like my list of favorites so far. It's very nice. It's not like, I'm not gonna say, I think it's just because me with like the stuff that I have, like I was saying before, how like Habik and that Hanine Rivera, and what else? Here's another one I have. I can't remember which one it is. Anywho, but like, I completely forget what I was saying. I'm so sorry. I forget what I was saying. But Okay, yeah, I remember now. It's a very nice smell, but to me it smells similar to what I have, so I'm not as like blown away by it, right? But that doesn't mean it's a bad fragrance by any means. This is a very, very nice fragrance. And as it starts to, ooh, okay, as it starts to dry more, I think I start to like it more. It's, I don't like to give them ratings, especially yet, because I mean I only have like, let's say only, but I have a pretty good collection. I mean there's like what, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14. I have 14 colognes so far, and I haven't rated them yet, like on scales. If you want me to, if you guys like would want me to, I would absolutely do that. But yeah, I think right now, if I had to rate this, just on opening alone, no longevity, to somebody who had like just coming into this not knowing maybe what Habib or anything else smells like that's similar, this is a solid like. Honestly, this is a solid like 8.5. Really, like it probably is more in all honesty because it it almost smells niche. You know what I mean? Like, that's coming from somebody who's really never smelled a niche fragrance before. But if I had to guess what one smelled like, it would be pretty like almost niche smelling. You know, I like it. It has a nice woodsy feel. I'll have to do some more research because I don't want to be giving you guys the wrong information. Like, I know based off of what I have so far, what is like good for summer, good for fall, winter, stuff like that, to an extent. These little in between stuff like colognes, I'm not the best with like giving out um, accurate like time frames to wear these because I really haven't had a chance to myself, and I haven't had like a reaction necessarily to it. But all in all, for $40, definitely worth it. It's, I mean, it's French Avenue. Come on, I'm sure there might be places you can find this cheaper. I don't really know. I'm not sure how much this goes for offhand. Let me take a propaganda. Let me see. I think I'm hoping I got a good deal on it. I don't see why not. Usually Burlington has cheaper prices, you know. But yeah, I think before looking it up, I think $40 is a very good price for this. But let's see. French Avenue, Vulcan, Black Friday. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so there's some on eBay for like 45. Sheen has one for 50. I didn't even know Sheen had fragrances. But yeah. Okay. Ooh, wait. Okay, I found Fragrantica. Let me check Fragrantica. Hold on. This was actually posted 2 days ago by somebody. I guess I don't know. I think people can. I've never really used Fragrantica before. I just heard about it. But okay. French Avenue. So okay, I was right. The ratings on when to wear, winter, fall, and nighttime have the biggest ratings. So, yeah. There's also 93 people said, or 93 votes of spring. So, yeah, early spring, I feel like you could get away with that. I think, wow, I actually did something a little spot on there. But the notes, the main accords it says are leather, warm spicy, rose, woody, patchouli, fruity, musky. It says animalic, but I don't really get that. I don't really get that too much. I like ouds. Like I have a, no, this isn't really like an oud, but I have Tahari's leather oud, right? And I've had other oud fragrances or smell them before, and I really like them. But there are some that are like animal, you know what I mean? I don't really, I can't tell with this one. Like, okay, maybe a little bit just because there's a woodsy kind of scent to it, like an outdoorsy kind of scent, but I don't think it's like gross, like a barn guard, you know what I mean? I don't smell like pig shit when when I'm smelling this thing. It's good. So, yeah, that's what Fragrantica has to say about it. I think I was okay in the time frames at least. But yeah, This is French Avenue's Vulcan Black Friday for 40 bucks. Good. If you can find it cheaper, even better. I'm sure you can find it, like, because I haven't really heard too much about this, so it's probably not super popular. You could probably find it for like maybe 35 bucks, but yeah, $40, not bad. Good pickup. So yeah, there's that. And also, I wanted to give a little review of, or look at updated review of the Hawthorne's Santal Soundtrack 2 that I was showing you guys before. I wore that again today, and this time, usually I'll just do one spray, each arm, neck, well, like each side, and then just one in the middle, right? This time I did 2 sprays, and I'll tell you what, it's been about, I think it was like 7 o'clock this morning, and it is currently 4:56, and I can still, it's faint, but I can still smell it. So, to what I said before, it doesn't last quite as long as the night swim, but now if you do 2 sprays, honestly, it's pretty close. I'm really surprised actually with those 2 because, like I said, 25 bucks, and I think they're honestly some of the longest lasting fragrances I have from Target. Pretty good. So yeah, if you guys liked the review, or if you guys picked up the Santal Soundtrack 2, give a couple sprays and see how it goes, because it'll last a while, but it's also not like overbearing. Like I said, I could still smell it while I was just doing stuff at work, but it's not like, you know what I mean? And it isn't like that when you first spray it on either, you know? So yeah, I think that is very good pickup, especially for 25 bucks, but I said that yesterday, or whenever it was, I can't remember. But yeah, that was Vulcan Black Friday, right? Thank you for blind buying with me once more, completely. Like I said, going into this completely blind, and yeah, I think it worked out well. So I hope you guys liked it, and I hope it helps. Because maybe if you see this at your local Ross or Burlington or something, or your little fragrance outlet, local place, or even online, and you see it's a good price, pick it up. Especially for a little date night fragrance or a winter. This, you could definitely winter daily this. I think it's not offensive at all. It's really, like I said, there's some spice to it. Like there's a little bit of a punch, but it's not harsh. You'll smell it, I'm assuming, walking by, but it's not gonna, like, to some people it might like hit the nose wrong, you know what I mean? But to me it's nice. I think it's subtle enough. Like it's or like, you know what I mean? It's subtle. It's not subtle, but it's subtle enough, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? It'll project, but not deadly. You know. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really hope that this was useful. I know it was a little unorthodox looking on Fragrantica, but I wanted to try and give a better description or anything like that. But yeah, French Avenue's Vulcan Black Friday, and the Hawthorne Santal Soundtrack. Very good. Thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate you. And also, crazy to say, but like, I'm in the double-digit subscribers now. As the last time I looked, I had 10, which I know, I'm relatively speaking, that's not a lot. To me, that's fucking crazy. That there's 10 people that want to see what I have to say. So thank you, sincerely. It means so much, and I'm so excited to be able to, like, it's so easy this day and age to get discouraged with this kind of stuff, because I see FB fragrances and like flan fragrances, nasty fragrances, all these really big Noel Dazel fragrances, all these like huge creators and stuff. And even if I'm not doing like full-time fragrance reviews, which honestly I'm kind of digging, I don't know if I can do them super often, because another motorcycle, because it can get a lot of money sometimes, but I'll pick up as much as I can, and I'm sure I'll have plenty more videos for you guys. But yeah, it can be easily discouraging, especially for me, because I'm really bad with like the image, like especially self-image. I'm thinking that people are just gonna hate everything that I have to say, and I'm sure there will be at some point in time. I'm sure there people are now. You know what I mean? But it means so much that there's people that actually want to see and hear what I have to say, and It means a lot. So thank you to each and everyone who's viewed, who's commented, liked, subscribed, like everything. It means so much. So thank you all. French Avenue Vulcan, Black Friday, Blind Box. And yeah, I will see you all again very soon. And I have another little surprise for y'all soon. I think you'll like. But yeah, see y'all later. Thank you.